couple of things I wanted to add. This guy had a problem. Well, I replaced those two bolts. They were studs. One of those bolts was stripped, as in the stud that went into the actual case of the motor. The block was literally stripped, so it was only this bolt holding it on. So I had to re-tap, and I put in a slightly larger. Actually, I think I put the same size bolt, M08 I think it was. But it just run a bit deeper, and I re-tapped it. No, actually, no, it wasn't the case that was stripped, it was the bolt that was stripped, or the stud. So, anyway, I just sort of mentioned that. Also, this is a belt drive system. It seems to work, doesn't slip, and it's pretty much a chainsaw with this system on it for cutting concrete. So in here there's a centrifugal clutch, as per the chainsaw that it would have come off, and therefore I assume that this guy is pretty much from here back all chainsaw, so chainsaw parts, chainsaw carby, spare parts should be the same as the 75cc equivalent in the chainsaw. Put a washer there, it looked like it was starting to crack. Put a washer there, put a screw there, because this was sitting up, so it wasn't sealing. Around this cover, I'm not going to take it off, you can do that when you buy it. There's a little custom made rubber gasket. Really, really nice. Didn't think there was one there at all at first. I thought, oh, I'll have to seal that up. Turns out I didn't have to seal it up. It's got a beautiful gasket in there anyway. There's a foam filter in here. I just had to make sure that it actually was covering this vent. It wasn't. So I cut it. It was folded in half in an odd way. Cheap crap, as you'd expect. But having said that, the guys really performed well today. We'll see how long it lasts. I'll review it again when it blows up. Very cool. Very cool. Put some washers in here. Just little things. Just to try and make it last a bit longer. Bit of grease up this end. Loosened off the tension on the preload on that. There's a bearing in here. Loosened that off. That was just way too tight and notchy. No need for that. It's not, the bearing was, yeah, it's a cheap bearing. Doesn't need to be loaded up to the hilt. It's going to heat up and destroy itself in no time. So back that off a little bit. That's about it. Thank you.